Somebody pray for me. It been that day for me. Yeah, yeah.
Alright boys, back to work on the Derby today. So as you saw, I got myself a GP1 and it's in pretty beat condition, I'm not gonna lie. I really picked it up, it was running, it starts, it has a Zuma carb on it right now, which has a way different throttle cable setup, so I wasn't able to really put the throttle cable in here in that situation. But that's okay because we went ahead and got a polini 19mm carb right here, a good old freshy piece for the GP1, and I went ahead and got a throttle cable. Now I'm sitting here and I'm debating on whether I'm even gonna run this throttle cable, because if so, I'll have to do premix because this cable is a Y cable which goes to the oil pump, or I can just zip tie the oil pump. However these ones are, I haven't even looked at this one, but I know it's like belt driven or something. That's what I'm debating on right now, because if that's the case, I'll run my quick throttle, my NCY piece that I've had on the side for a while instead of this Derby one. Debating on that right now, and also as you can tell over here in the background, I got some really bad looking plastics. As you saw, these plastics were all spray painted black when I picked up the bike. Well, I was hoping to paint strip the plastics and be able to kind of recover the color, and that is not the case. These are like really like sanded down and like rough, and like you can't really tell, but it's like a really bad texture. These ones not so bad, but I can see why you painted it black now. This thing was in pretty bad shape from what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and sand all this down and probably just get it good enough and primer it for now. I'm thinking black and red. As you can tell, the seat's gone. That's actually at my buddy's house right now getting reupholstered. So today is a real sad day, boys. As you guys know, you see in almost every video I go riding in, that my white Chevy pickup truck, my daily driver that I use for pretty much all the videos, got in an accident this morning. Pretty bad. I'm waiting to hear now if they're going to total my truck or not, but it's going to suck trying to find a new truck. Hopefully with all this, something comes great out of it, and I don't know. We'll see. If you want to help your boy out and you enjoy the videos, and you know we got to get that truck movement, grab something from the merch shop if you want to support the channel. Hopefully we'll get a new truck soon, boys, because it's going to be hard not having a car right now. Might be using one of the scooters a lot for a daily driver until then, so. It is what it is. It sucks. I'm just glad no one was really hurt, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this carb off this bike and put the new polini carb on there. I'm gonna check what jets are even in there right now. Sandpaper, work on sanding some of these plastics down too. I'm actually probably gonna do that first. I'm gonna work on sanding some of these down because these are in bad shape.
Oh, it's death out here.
Yeah. So you see the no truck?
Gross, dude. Yeah, man, the no truck life right now.
Nope.
Needs some work for sure. Seat's already super freaking hot.
Stand?
I gotta take the kickstand off.
Oh, I'll give it a couple. I'll have to take my toe off. Dude, that's so scary. Bad.
It pulls pretty good.
It takes so long to hit the power.
My springs are dead.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, it's like super bog at the start.
Yeah.
Chuck's messing with his 72 on the new bike. Sounds pretty good. I just put the new polini 19mm carb on the Derby piece, so hooked everything up fuel line wise. And oil tank obviously is not holding oil. The seal on it is so bad, so might have to go the premix route on this or try to like Honda bond this thing into there. I try to start it up, so we'll see how she goes with the new carb. Derby running, but still got a lot to do with the Derby. So at least that's hooked up, but I got to figure out the plastic situation and just a few other things. So now I'm gonna probably be running premix because this tank does not hold, and that's a little sketch having that for oil that could leak. So need to get the Zuma running a little better today too. Might have to look into that. See it? Chrome spike. It's 5 horsepower.
Gotta take this kickstand off.
Yeah. Way better. Way better. So weird not seeing the truck here, man. RIP the truck. That thing launches. That's like a stroker wheelie or a power wheelie status.
Just need a new clutch and clutch springs. I think it'll be good. Because it's just the clutch springs gets stopped. You ever try it? Yeah. It gets much better now.
Now it smells good though. The good gas is coming through finally. That's that bike we picked up a couple weeks ago for Chuck that came with another S frame on it. He had to retune it. And freshen it up a little bit, but it's running pretty good right now. So got the Zuma piece running, but it runs really bad. Feels weird, bro.
The front end does not like wheelies at all.
Claps.
It just I like this thing.
Really? It feels funky a little bit.
Cool.
Front end when you lift it, like it drops down the front end. Dude, so bad it bottoms out. Got started full throttle.
No airbox? That's why.
I put the airbox on, it still doesn't want to.
Still does it too?
Watch, we'll go put it on real quick.
Well, I like how it sounds now.
Have to be on it. Works now. I tuned it to like no airbox, so now it's gotta be. The thing seems kind of quick for a 72. That thing's 72, but it's ported a bunch, so. Got a new airbox on the 50. She seems a little better top end wise, for sure. We're hitting a little burrito run real quick again, and then probably a little bit more work on the Derby. I gotta get to sand it down on those panels and get them a little better before I repaint them, so. We out, boys. Burrito secured. Tire has so much air in it. I feel like I'm gonna lose my phone like Chuck's. So much air in this one. Alright boys, so I've been going in on the Derbi plastics, but if you guys saw in the beginning how they were spray painted flat black, it was just really rough spray paint. I wanted it more of like a gloss black spray paint, so I had to go through, I paint strippered them, I sanded them, I primered them, I sanded them again, I painted them, I wet sanded them, clear coated them. I tried to do the best I could, but these plastics were destroyed. Like when I ended up taking off the paint stripper, I didn't film much because I've literally been doing it over the last 3 days, like non-stop. There's just so many indents and like little broken pieces inside the plastics. These plastics look like they've been through hell, but did the best I could. Here's what we're looking like right now. So here's one of like the side panels. It looks a little foggy right now because my hands was just rubbing on it, but not bad for spray paint at all. So I've been taking my time with it and sanding everything. Front fender looks really good. And then this is what I meant by like the plastics being bad shape. Look how rough this looks down here. But luckily that's underneath the bike, so I wonder like what's just been hit. Where you can see, at least looks pretty decent. So the seat on this GP1 was like super bad condition, as you can tell, and didn't have a seat cover. It was pretty much impossible to find a seat cover, so I had to get one made. But homie hit me up on Instagram and said he does upholstery, and dropped off the seat to him, and he went wild with it. We got diamond stitching with the red stitching too, because soon this bike's gonna be all black, and I'm probably gonna do a bunch of red accents on it too. So like I said, I was in the process of painting everything black right now, so that's pretty much all I'm finishing up for now on this thing. But I gotta mess with this carb a little bit and down jet it. I don't have any jets right now small enough for this thing. The smallest jets I have are like 140, because I pretty much just got the jet kit for when I was doing the stroker build. So right now this thing has a 90 in it. It's kind of on pause right now, but there's definitely some parts on the way for this thing, but at least it looks 100 times better now. And we got a seat. I still gotta repaint all these innards too. I just don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it, because I kind of want to make it like a flat color, since I'm doing everything else super glossy black, to at least have some contrast with the innards. So I'm probably gonna do this like a grippier, like bed liner style. Trying to find something that's as close to possible as like these look stock. So that's what I'm on the hunt for right now, and I'm still looking for a taillight right now for this thing. So those few little pieces. Didn't want to do it, but it's time, boys. We got to paint the yellow black. It's not that I didn't want to paint black. I didn't want to get rid of the OEM style stickers and graphics. I wish I could somehow find a new kit for all these to put on, but that's alright, boys. I have a lot of things right now in the works for this GP1, but this thing has been a mission. Getting all these plastics, trying to get them restored, and then painting them black has been an absolute mission. I've spent like now a week and a half doing this process when I plan on doing it over like 2 days. But so far it's paying out, because look how good this paint's actually coming out on this thing. Like that black paint looks pretty damn good on here. It almost looks better than the yellow. So that, got the new seat on there. This black piece back here that's already been painted. Got to paint these. These are going to come out really good since they're not already pre-spray painted like the other ones I was dealing with. So these are some clean canvases right here. Yeah, boys, that's kind of where the Derbi stands for now. I'm still on the hunt for a taillight if anybody is overseas and has these scooters more common. There's a few people I'm talking to, but it's kind of been hard to source still. So taillight and the battery cover, boys. Still very much so on the hunt for those. Just my luck, as I'm sitting here looking how good this black turned out, I dropped the freaking plastic and chip it right there. But I'm not about to respray this. It's already cleared and everything. So hopefully very soon we're gonna get a naked bar set up on this thing, get all these plastics painted black, and got a new pipe here already too. Don't want to show you guys the pipe yet, because I want to keep that surprise for next time. Right side, one thing does work, which hasn't for a long time, is the 1JZ car. So maybe I figured I'd just show you guys a little startup. Yeah, we got the 1JZ finally going. So now I can't really keep it running too long. I don't have any of the radiator set up and everything like that, but just to show you guys. Car's right up too. It's straight downpipe from the turbo, no exhaust on right now. that's gonna do it for this one, boys. I'll see you guys in the next one.